Flosstube. This is where I talk about my cross stitching, what I've been doing, what I'm gonna do, if there's any changes, that sort of thing. So we'll jump straight in. Oh, and I have got a flip through of, wait for it, I'm not even taking out the packaging, the cross stitch number one for designs, cross stitching, and look at that. So stay tuned for that. So we'll unravel that today. I've got my coffee. Excuse me. I've got my candle lit. This is my honeysuckle one. To give everybody a little bit of peace, a little tranquility, a little prayers, little thoughts, little massive hugs, and whatever you need, that will give it you. Oh, I've got to introduce myself. I'm Cal from Cal's Class. Welcome back if you've been before, and hi if you're new. Right, straight into it. Long dog samplers, you all know this one, Pandemic. And I'm up here, getting excited now, because you can actually see that I've done two bits, done these bits here. Ready? I'll put that there. See? Can you see it? So I've worked 255 stitches, I think. Let me just check. I have written down, so I started to write down in my little book what I'm doing and how many I've done. 255 stitches. And I did have to unfrog, where was it? That bit there, because I'd gone one hole too many across. No, I hadn't gone to one hole less, you know, so it was in the wrong place. This hoopy hoop here. So I had to frog all that out and redo all that, which is nothing wrong, because you all know me and Froggy are best. I like that, best buddies. But I'm pleased that's starting to really come together now. But yeah, so this is on 28 count easy count fabric. First time I've ever worked on 28 count. So, and I'm doing 2/2 on this one in the dark green. And I never can remember what it is. 500 DMC 500, this dark green, which I absolutely love. I'm so glad I changed from the 310 black to this, because I so much prefer this. And that's my little Walsh dragon needleminder I had off my friend Claire. I think she got it on Etsy. So that's that one, and I have got it all tucked in using one of these magnetic things that I showed you the other week. So that's that one. So I thought 255 stitches on 28 count for me is not bad, because I usually work in 24 count. I'm trying to broaden my horizons, but I do need magnifying lamp or magnifying glasses or something, because they are small, and I have to have my ring light. I've got my ring light on now, but I have to have that one when I'm working on it, because I can't see the holes otherwise. Then, you know, this is my favourite at the moment, but I haven't worked much on this because I've been working on something else, but I have done a bit on it. My little pouch I made. I always say that to you, don't I? So you have to excuse it, because I am not undoing my thread, because look, I'm on the back stitching. So can you see? So I've started the back stitching here. So I've got these here, with face all down here and all down there to finish. And this is what he'll look like when he is finished, for anybody that doesn't want to. That's what he will look like, or she will look like. I'm not sure if it's a he or a she. So that's what it looks like. And this is in is this World of, no, this is the World of Cross Stitching October issue, that one, if anybody wants it. And that's the fairy tales on there. So I've just, as I say, I've just literally, but how cute is he? How flipping cute is that going to be? And this is for Seasons of Smalls, hashtag Season of Smalls, run by Jessie off Mislaid Pages, and Rachel, Ray and Jessie are both putting up prizes for this. So if you want to join in the Season of Small, pick a small, hashtag Season of Small on Facebook or Instagram to tell them, show them what you started. And I think if you go on Rachel Ray's last Flosstube, Season of Smalls, I think she's put it as. She gives you all the details of the prizes, what you need to do, and I think there's an email that they want you to send your finished product to. I think it's mislaidpages@gmail.com or Season of Small. No, Seasons of Small. If I remember, I'll put the link down below of where you've got to email it. But if not, go on. Everybody knows Rachel. Go on Rachel's page, because I think she's given a coupon to her store and Jessie's given a coupon for her store. I think what they'll do is they'll put everybody's names in a hat, as they say, and do the generator thing. So I'll put that back in there. So all I've got to do is the back stitch. Back stitching takes me ages. I'm not very good at back stitching. So, and I even had to unfrog a bit of back stitching, if I'm honest. Now this. Everybody I know is doing this, or well, definitely knows about it if they're not doing it. I was tagged by Pippa Brown. She tagged us all. Got to do it, got to do it, got to do it. So yeah, you got to do it, you got to do it. This is Dark Queen of the Seas. Let me have a look. Yeah, Dark Queen of the Seas, Mystery Sal. And that's, if you don't know what Sal means, stitch, S-A-L, stitch out long. And every month they're going to do a drop of a pattern. So it's a 12-month thing. It's one part of it every month. We had the first drop 1st of September. I've got the details here somewhere. It is, go on to Etsy if you want to join. You will want to join when you see the first, if you see the first parts up, and on the Etsy to show you what the first part is. It's Autumn Lane Stitchery on Etsy. Go on to there. And on the first page, you will see it up in the left-hand corner. Dark Queen of the Sea Sal, Autumn Lane Stitchery, Cross Stitch, blah, blah, blah. It's £19.52p in English money. And so I don't know what that converts into American. And you have to put in your email address because all the drops are sent to your email. Runs for 12 months. And then this fabric that I'm stitching on is called Bewitched, and this is from Under the Seas Fabric. Now if you go onto her, because she's doing it with Aaron and Cassandra Huston from the Autumn Lane, Leslie is doing the fabric, the beads and the specialist floss. So if you put her name under the Sea Fabrics, you can order the dyed fabric, which I think she's got in most counts, and she does opalescent as well. I got the fabric, the specialist floss and the beads from her. And I'm in the UK, she's in America, and it wasn't too bad at all. And I'm glad I did. And then every month, Aaron will send you the drop for the first one. So, I'm going to see mine. These little fishies. There's 3 little fishies is the first drop. So there'll be one there, one there. Where's the other one? One there. Excuse me. One there, one. I do apologise. And one there. Was it there? Yeah, one comes down here, and then one goes across there. But this is the colour. Look at this colour of this fabric. You are getting a really good view of the dye on it. I mean, I don't think there was a right way or wrong way upside, because they say if you want the nice looking fabric, put it at the top. But I just put it on and went for it. So whichever's at the top will be, because I forgot to look. If I'm truthful, I forgot to look before I started. I did end up frogging this yellow bit out here because, I mean, I'm not 100% happy with it now, but it is better, as they weren't lying very good. I tried railroading it. I tried doing your one stitch all the way and then going back. It just didn't make any difference. I think it's because I've never worked, the only dyed fabric I've ever worked on is what I've dyed myself. What I've had in, I've always gone in the stash. And this one is so soft, this Ada. 14 count, but it is so soft and beautiful. And I think a couple of the holes I can't really see. And I think I was guessing a little bit. And I'm thinking I wasn't guessing very good. and of course yellow is, yeah, it's not forgiving. So I've now doing what I did with my 28 count, and is using a ring light. So the ring light is there and it's shining directly down on this, and I'm finding that's better. Also, somebody suggested putting a light pad that you use for diamond painting underneath, so it would be like, there would be the pad, and then you'd be working over the top, so it'd be shining up, so you would see the light coming through the holes. I haven't tried that, but I might try that if I still have problems with the ring light, and see how that goes. But it's not bad, and I'm on number 2 fishy. And then these are from Autumn Lee. Are they on? Let me have a look, see if these are on this Etsy shop. But these are the needle minders for it. Yes, they are. They're $10.99. Has he got both of them on there? Is that for both or one? He's got the octopus one on, which is that one. It's $10.99. It's £11.18 delivery to the UK, which isn't bad, because that's about standard for any USA package to come, small package to come to Britain. I think they must have sold out of that one, because there's only that one I can see at the moment. But I'm only quickly scanning. But I've got both. And I was very, 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 very kindly donated these, gifted or donated or sent or whatever you want to think. But she's the most beautiful woman going, is from Teresa Addy. She's, me and her did some black work from, I can't think. Purple Stitch, no, I can't think of what we're doing it with. My mind's gone blank. But we did a black work heart together, and then we're going to do it. She's doing it. There's a sale going on every, I can't think. I do apologise. My mind's a sieve. Every month, and I think that every week they've had a drop of it. Everybody's doing it, and I quite liked it. And she's done most of it, and she very kindly sent me the floss over. That's all she was supposed to send me. It's just a bit, enough floss to do this sal. She always puts something extra in. She's a bugger, she is. And she put these in because she knew I couldn't afford them at the time. Because once I paid for these and postage, I couldn't get them. And she very, very kindly donated. I hate that word, gifted. That's the better word, gifted them to me. Don't know where I got donated from. I think it's because I was doing donations this morning for stuff. Yeah, so they are absolutely beautiful. And she also, I've got to show you this included, which I've never had before. One of these. Have you ever seen one of these? I've never seen one of these. It's got a little hole like that, and it opens up and it sits on your hand like that. Isn't it beautiful? And you put your bits of scrap thread in it as you're working. And then, because it's cloth, it folds down to nothing, and you can slip it in your project bag. So you just open it up, drop it in till next time, and there's nothing bulky. That fat pancake, well, apart from what floss I've got in there. And also, I wish I'd smell-o-vision, because where's that bag with the stuff? So she sent me all the flosses, bless her, in there for this thing. But also in here, is it falling out? She sent me one of these, which is a pretty, what's it called? Pretty Placer, dried eucalyptus, and these are for diamond painting. It's like a crayon, and it's for diamond painting. I've seen them, but I never thought I'd ever get one, and she sent one, right? Oh, if you like, I love eucalyptus smell. But she put this in, but everything smells of this. It's absolutely gorgeous. When I opened the envelope, oh, I thought, what the hell is that gorgeous smell? And of course, now it's on this, and I put this in here. Everything in there is, smelling of eucalyptus. So I've got everything in here. I can't fit my frame in here. But, right. This is a floss. So in this bag, I have just got literally the flosses that I need for the fish. Now, I don't bobbinate all these, basically because I can't be asked to put all that on a bobbin, right? So what I do is I grab hold of a piece like that and I pull it once, twice, 3 times, and that gives me enough length then. And then what I do, I just find it so much easier. So I got bits of thread going everywhere, and I can't be doing with bits of thread, because like you pull one thread out and you still got 5 other threads to keep somewhere. So all I do is I put that 3p, that 1, 2, 3, that long piece on one of these, and I write on it the number and the symbol, and that's got the 6 strands, and I just take the 1 strand off and then put the other 5 strands on that. So I've done that. So I've got all these correspond to all these, see? So I just put them in the bag. Well, they're in a bag, little plastic bag on their own, so they'd come to no harm. And then I found this diamond art bag. It is fantastic for these because I can see through the bag at the back, and I can just literally chuck it in there. Because I haven't got another one of these, what are they called? Because I didn't have any more of these things, you know, floss buddies, is that what they're called? Floss buddies. And I've got a few of the Bagsy Plus ones, but they're used up on stuff, and Millie's got some as well. So I didn't have nothing. So I thought that was a good. So that's how I bobbinate. I only bobbinate onto there the 6 strands that I'm using at a time, and the rest I leave as floss. And I found 3 lengths pulling out like that is perfect. Take one out, double it over to do the loop start method. Works out perfect. Oh, I better put that. Oh, put that back. So that's all my whips for this week. I haven't done any more. So what do we work on? Oh, hang on, I forgot to say to you. Halloween mouths, to finish off, I did 58 stitches plus the back stitching. So it was 255 on Pandemic. And I've done, that's 802. I haven't counted them, but that's 802 stitches. Let me just check. Because I've got Pattern Keeper. Because now you can put all these, if you've got a PDF, you can put it on Pattern Keeper. That's all you need is the PDF. And there you go. Can you read that? Oh, it's not going to let you, is it? Yeah, you can up there. 802 stitches done that I've crossed off. So I have that on there, and on my Pattern Keeper, look, I'll show you the 4 that I've got. If I can do it, anybody can do it. It tell a lie, it did take me a couple of attempts to do that one. It took me a couple of attempts. I'll go back. Come on. Playing silly figures now. So I have, no, my phone needs changing. I have, the light is, now let me put it there. I've got crossword. Pandemic. See there. Little fishies, because that's what it's going to look like for you. And then I've just managed to put one of my gnomes on there. So I'm going to put the other 2 gnomes on there as well, because I don't think I'm going to get round to the Halloween one. But it'll be there for next year. So that's that. Right. Yeah, I've only got 1 haul. I have 4 on AliExpress for $7.99. Oh, I feel like there's a fluff tickling my nose. Some material. So I bought some fat squares. You see how size that is? Which is, for anybody like me that doesn't know roughly what it is how many inches is that? This one, well, they say it's a fat quarter, whether it's a measure. This is 20 by 20. No, it's a bit more than 20 by 20. This is 20 by 21. So you've got a little bit. So roughly a square of 20 inches, 20, which is in centimetres. Let me work it out. 51 centimetres. So 50 by, I think a fat quarter is 50 by 50, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm learning. So let me show you the corners. Now they're not thick material, but I want to make some more project bags because I like making them. So they're not too bad. I mean, I don't know if you can't really see through it. So we've got that one. Then I've got the stars. Then I've got that flowered one. Then I've got the check one. Polka dots. Millie wants some of these as well, some stuff. Stripes. I'll probably put the stripes in the inside because I think that'd be a bit too much for my eyes. Flowers. Just plain red. And then they're like burgundy sort of flowers. So I think it worked out roughly £1.20 or something, or £1.30 per square. But I thought it'd be all right for me to practice on because I'm learning to sew as well. And my machine is crap as well, as you know. So that's that. So I thought, I don't know if anybody else, I've not used this, but I made this one. Okay, so it's probably the best one that I made, and I haven't used this one. And it is 12 and a half across and 8 inches up. I think, what was the zip? The zip must have been yeah, this is a 12-inch zip. Can you fit an 8x8? I think you can fit an 8x8. Yeah? This is 6, that's a 6x6. Where's my 8x8? Okay, there's my 8x8. Let me see if we can, this is my one, see? That's an 8x8. So we'll see if we can fit an 8x8 into it. Otherwise it'll have to be a 6x6. No, not quite. Not quite an 8x8. No. Not quite. Oh, you can't see, can you? So not quite. Nearly. So it'd have to be for a 6x6, so a small project. Or if you're not doing these and you just work it out by hand, then you can just roll it up and put it in there. So it's about 12 inches by 8. So if I'd have made it half an inch taller, it would have fitted. So, and it's got grey lining. It's not the best stitch. Don't expect it to be perfectly neat and thing, because I've done it on a not a reject, on a faulty sewing machine. So we did what we could do. It's not too bad, but it's not brilliant. Okay, but I thought I'd give that to somebody. So if somebody would like to have this bag, I will send it to you. It costs you nothing. Just leave down below in the comments, I like the fabric bag or fabric bag. Do not say giveaway or anything like that, because YouTube will just do you off. And then what I'll do next week is I'll do a random picker thing, and we'll put all your names in, as they say, how many people have got that on, and we'll pick it and then I'll send it to you. But you must have your name down on the happy form down below that's in Google. As long as your name's down on there in Google, then I can send it to you. So I thought I'd give that away. Right, shall we open the cross stitcher? Yeah. I think this, I tried to cut my fringe, look folks, and I missed that bit, look. So I'll tuck that bit behind, but I haven't done a very good job. It looked all right at the time, but I did it when it was wet, and now it's dry, and it's, yeah. We need to go to a hairdresser's, I think. Right. This is a different bag to what they normally have. Not that I'm complaining. It says 3-in-1 bumper issue. Inside 1 magazine, 2 a decoration kit, and 3 festival sowl kit. That's a picture. Look at that one. I like that one. You got that? No. Now, do you prefer me holding it up there, or do you want me to let me know? Because I know a lot of people do it with a camera on the book, but then I'd have to open it up first before to make sure that I'm not showing any patterns. Can you hear that? There's a bell in there. Oh my god, there's a bell. Trim your tree hanging decoration kit includes a bell charm for luxury finish. Oh, there's a little deer. I never saw that. Can you see it? There's the bell hanging down there. That would be fun to do. I'll tell you what, I'll put this in the bag, and I presume the pattern's in here. And I will cut the pattern out of the magazine. Or what I might do is I'll photocopy it probably. I'll photocopy the pattern and I'll include it in here, and I will send it in there. How about that? Let me put it in there so it will remind me to do that. So that's that. So double kit special, it says, and then exclusive festival. Oh, we've got a stitch along. I need a piece of paper. Let me get that piece of paper. Fold it up. There we are. Exclusive stitch along for Christmas, and it says Noel. This is by Susan Penny, and it says you will have more beads than you need for this part of the design. Please keep them safely for parts 2 and 3, which will be in November and December issues of Cross Stitcher. It says everything you need is on the list. Our exclusive festival sale today. So it says all the beads. So wait. Ah, I see. Attached beads with cotton, gold angled border decoration. Ah, I see. I think that might be them in there. So I'll take the one out for, for the Nolo. Both of them are in there. And what I'll do is I'll separate the kits, and I'll give you the kit for the deer, because I might do the sole. That might be exciting to do. I'll sort something out and put it in there anyway. Then you've got your welcome pages, and then you've got your contents of saying what's going to be in the magazine. I just find if I hold it up you can see it clearer. I don't know. And I'm not very quick of putting up cards. Then it's just all, and you've got to have some surprises when you're going to get the magazine, and it's just showing what other people are doing. A couple of pages are showing cross-stitching stuff that people have sent in. Then you've got stitching with Jess, and she's done, I'd like to be able to show you, I think it's dinosaurs. It's only a little tiny one. No, yeah, we'll leave that one. Then it has ready for Christmas. These are what kits and things you can get. Each kit tells you about, and then this is Cross Stitcher Willow Fabrics offers where you can get it from. Then this is the next part. We had September last month, and this is by Zoe and Patchin, and we've got October this month. So we've got pumpkins, candles, hot soup, that's the floss, what's that say? Cozy blanket. I nearly read them all backwards. Oh, it's this side, I'm a plonker. That side is the pattern. I could have just read it off there. Yeah, and that's done. Oh, she's done it on 28 count. A 12 by 12. 4 inches by 4 inches the design area is, and stitch count is 49 by 53, so not a big one. So that would be a little one. So these would be nice if it was a birthday, like a birthday sampler. Crowning Glory. Who's this by? I like the colours, but Emma Condon. I like the purples, but that is definitely not me. I can't imagine having some of that like that in my house. No. I mean, I know it's going to appeal to some. I'm going to go, whoa, I love that. The colours, especially the teals and the purples. But no. No. Then, now this is the one I've been looking for. This is the one I've been waiting for. Let me see who's actually... Oh, that's the pattern. Who's it by? This is by Faye Walsh. What a damn good job she's done. Faye's done on this. Look at that, folks. Look at them spitters at the top. Some ghosties. If I come back a bit, you can see it. There you go. Some ghosties. Halloween, 31st of October. Spookula. Put a little buddy cat, look. Spitters down there. There's it, spitter. And then you've got some like skulls, some shoes, some potion there, candle, the book of spells, pumpkins, poison, is that a frog? Hat. Oh, notice there's pumpkins hanging from the tree, look. That is going to be fantastic. And that's done on 14 count there, so that give you an idea how good. Oh, I didn't see the cauldron. Missed the cauldron. And that looks fairly straightforward pattern. Not too many colours either. It's 183 by 120 stitches. So what's that? Design area 13 3/4 by 8 5/8. So not too bad. Then we have the Festive Markers. Ready, set, Scandi. Get cracking for Christmas with our mix and match Scandi style motifs that each only take a few hours to stitch. So these are the things that you could put on cards, and they've made like a Christmas tree out of theirs. Can you see? Fox at the top, stag, angel, rabbit over there, that a bear, snow globe, birdie, I think that's some deer over a tree. Is that a tree? Yeah. That's quite nice. I wish I could show you them because they look better close up. The snow globe has snow written under it. The bear has winter wishes. The stag is joy. The bird is peace on earth. The rabbit just has snowflakes. The fox has snowflakes. There's a Noel. Noel is the bauble. Season greetings is the Christmas tree. And then the heart is just a heart with stags with a Christmas tree. And an angel has love written on it. They're quite nice. Leah Lind, author of Cross Stitch to Calm, tells cross stitchers about her transatlantic life with simple stitch designs, her constant passion. And she was interviewed by Lucy Evans, and that's some of the work of her designs. And it tells you, and there's an in-depth interview then with her. That's Leah Lintz, if you like her work. Then Needles and Nations, your stitching top tips, online chat and more, which is basically pictures of what people have done and their tips on doing them. But sometimes that helps, because sometimes you'll come across something that you've struggled with and it's like, oh yeah. And this is a Pin-Up Girl by Cheryl McKinnon. Yeah. And that's like made into like a dress form, which you can stab your pins in. See it? So that's quite nice. You can use it as a pin cushion, couldn't you? Then the letter library is Folksy Autumn. Look at the fox. So you've got fox, there's sunflower, autumn trees. I like these. And I think, because each month we get different letters, and this is by Cheryl McKinnon as well. There is an owl, some mushrooms, that's the same one, pumpkins, squirrels, cactuses, a house, big sunflowers, acorns, wheelbarrow, a lady in a dress, a farmer, so I presume she's the farmer's wife, ones with marrows on, and they've even got ones with numbers on. as well. It's nice when they do the numbers. And then we've got this one, Raise a Glass. So if somebody likes that, so what's that one? So many wines, so little time. Weekend forecast, 100% chance of wine. Life happens when wine helps. And wine is fine when it's mine. I like that one. So that's them, see? Nice to have the odd glass of wine. I don't drink wine very often, but when I do like the odd glass now and again. That's nice and straightforward. And this one, Home to Roost. Here's an excellent hen set for your home. Our kitchen chickens are sure to be top of the pecking order. So look there. So I presume that's a napkin. Oh, I've got my hand on it. There. And then that's a pocket for her apron. With all the chickens. Rachel Ray would like this one, wouldn't you, Rachel? For her girls. She's going to do them for her girls. Oh no, it's not a napkin, it's a pot warmer lock. That's a good idea because I've got a cafetiere. I like that idea. I might not put chickens on it, but I like the idea of doing that. I can feel a sneeze brewing. I do like that. That's a closer up one. That's nice, isn't it? They do look quite cool actually. I might actually get that pattern out because that's quite cool, and I do like chickens. The next one is Autumn Calling, and this one is by Susan Bates. Susan Bates does a lot of them, and that's Autumn Calling. It does look like a lovely autumn day out there, doesn't it? Some beautiful colours in that one. Nice crispy apples there for somebody. Ah, part 3 now. Oh, this is so cute. The part 3 of the tiny tree house is in this week's. Let's see if we've got a picture of it all done. Right. That's what it should look like when it's all done. Oh, it's not very good there. Can you see it? Focusing on there. So you've got part 3 this week, which is oh, there you go. I found a better picture of it. Part 3 is that part. So you've got that for part 3. There's quite a lot of detail in there, but look at it when it's finished. Can I get it all in? There. Isn't that magnificent? That would be gorgeous for a kid's room. Absolutely stunning. That is so cute. Oh look, it's got the kiddies in bed. He's reading the story. I've only just noticed that. Look, he's reading them the story. I think I did say that last time. Oh, she's knitting. Look, she's knitting in front of the fire. I wonder what the noises are. Hubby's home today because it's Joshua's last day at home today. Off to uni tomorrow. Now, Stitcher Spotline. Susan Penny shares how to create sparkling effects when stitching spiders. So she shows us there how to do it, how she does it. I ain't gonna be doing spiders. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I'm definitely not gonna make a cover button later on. No way. Pumpkins fine, rats are fine, spiders are a no-go. And then Ready Steady Stitch, we challenged 3 designers to come up with a brand new design based on our brief, but only using the materials allowed. So the challenge was a Rico wooden heart pendant, 7 shades of a stranded cotton. Create a heart pendant that designs areas to fit the heart completely. Only the materials above can be used, and be creative as possible. So that's what the one Amanda Butler came up with. That's Cheryl McKinnon that's done some of the others. and that is Doreen Jones's pattern. So they were all given the same threads, all given the same brief, and they've all come out with 3 different ones. The Alice in Wonder stitch along, if you're doing that one. The Cheshire Cat is the next part on that one, and that was by Amanda Butler as well. And then again you've got the beginner start here, and they've just got how to do all the stitches, everything you really need to know to have a go at cross stitching if you've not had a go at it before. And I would recommend it to anybody. It is very therapeutic. They've even got how to do back stitch, how to do a French knot. I keep trying and I keep messing that up. I just can't get my head around that. I keep pulling it through, even though I go down different. I don't know. I've just got to keep practicing the French knot. And then next week, which is in sale on the 6th of October, is them ones, the season ones, to go on a hoop. And then next part of the sale, and I presume that's your freebie for next week. The luxury Christmas card and your second kit for an exclusive Christmas stitch along. So yeah, and that was, how much was that? Where's the price? $5.99, and that's issue 362. October 2020. So what do you think? Let me know what you think. Would you buy it or not? I'd pay like $5.99 just for that pattern. So, you know, if you see, the only trouble with these books, you can see, like I showed you in the beginning, you can see roughly what's in them, but not always everything that's in them. So that's why I like to show it. So if I show it, you can see whether you want to get these patterns or not. And then you can save yourself $5.99 if you don't like any of them, can't you? So there you go. That's the end of my Flosstube for this week. Hope you enjoyed what I showed you and my whips and things. Yeah. If you haven't subscribed and you fancy sticking around and seeing some more things, I do colouring, cross stitching, diamond painting and other crafts sometimes. There is a subscribe button just down there. By the side of it there is what's it called, notification bell that will let you know when I go live, which is on a Sunday, and when I upload a video, which is a couple of times a week. If you've got any comments or questions or things you'd like me to do, put it in the comments down below. Also all my social media pages are down below as well. Happy mail form for you to fill in is down below, and also if you wanted to have a look at my Patreon page, which I have, to help support me do this with you lot, so I can get the things and show you. So if you like them, you can get them, and if you don't like them, you save yourself a few quid. With that said, thank you ever so much for watching. You know I really do appreciate it. Please look after yourselves, and most importantly, take care and stay safe. Bye for now. Love you all.